Hey. Yeah, my son turned me up. He the one who really golded, nigga. He the one who really chose it, nigga. If a nigga played it, we gonna have to leave him frozen, nigga. Hey, on my route, I'ma make the play. Hold on. On my route, make the play, cause I'm just waiting, cause I'm open, nigga. My son turned me up, cause he the one who really goaded, nigga. No one really is the best, but my one. Hold on. No one really is the best, but my son, the one who chose it, nigga. And I gotta keep protection. I ain't talking about no Trojan. Hold on. Hey. Can I peep the chat right from here? Cause if then I'm a. Oh, alright, alright. Nah, I was low key sliding on that beat earlier. I've been on that TikTok. I got on that bit. It was TikTok. It was like, somebody slide to this beat or something like that. And it's like, alright, freestyle. But as that bit was looping, goddamn. As that bit was looping, shit, nigga motherfucking. Oh, I ain't even start the. That's why I'm looking at this one. Let me see. View. No, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna just keep doing my. I might have to act, but I'm gonna just keep doing what I do with the to be honest. Football going on right now, man. I know a lot of people watching other people watch football. That's all cool and cool, cause that's where I be. I was doing videos like that for a little minute, but now I just react to them motherfuckers. I was watching this earlier too. Yeah, my son sent me out. He the one who really wrote it. Let me see it. TikTok. That's the thing. TikTok be having a nigga on a lock, man. It's crazy how that bitch just grab you, man. Do y'all be feeling like that, or I'm the only nigga that be feeling like that? Sometimes TikTok just grab you and you stuck in TikTok. And a bitch be wanting to just scroll through TikTok for a little minute. And that bitch turned into a goddamn 30 minutes. It's crazy how TikTok be having to grab all of it. I mean, all the platforms got to grab all of it. I mean, Facebook be having its times too. Instagram a little piece. But Facebook be crazy. Been having me too on that bit a little bit too. Be on Facebook about 15 minutes. Like, god damn, I ain't even peep. Great agent, but I got stuff saved. But I always be trying to see what just came out or what they suggest. I be trying to scroll so you go, whether I'm on my phone or if I'm like streaming. Either way. Hey, I've been watching them renovating houses and building houses. Niggas gotta get some info on that bit. Bill was looking at the blueprint early on some shit. I'm like, damn, I don't know what a nigga looking at for real. But yeah, that shit engaging, interesting. Alright, let me check my videos. Get some stuff. Okay, this one might be one. We might just jump on that one low key from John Street. Charleston White, I said, yeah, I know this. So I think that's it. This bit too long. I'm not watching this bit on stream. I ain't gonna know that bit too long. Charleston White too. I think because we got this one too. We might. Damn, if I go one. This 145. Let me see. I might go Charleston White, bro. Put that bit on 2X. Let me see. Charleston White. We'll watch this second. Fuck it.
The Bible stories, right?
It'll be like a boom boom.
Think about you got the Old Testament.
Damn. My throat, bitch. So excuse me. I am gonna be
the first part of the people in the
shit
Bible,
like that.
They had to have prophets, right?
Alright, we gotta tap in. Wait 1 second. Ain't gonna lie. I gotta get trash can. I got a little sniffle, man. So, bro, y'all gotta vibe with me, man. I do got a little sniffle, man. So, vibe with me, bro. I wanted to get on stream last night, man. But Well, first of all, son, I ain't gonna lie, I appreciate that. Hey, man, anybody that got kids or you plan to have kids, this fast moment, bro. Last night, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't too tired because I was planning on getting on stream. But I get on, I'm planning to get on stream, but son, laying down with my dude, his mama, and he crying a little bit and stuff. It seemed it was really his stomach. So boom, I take him. He in there with me. First we just chilling, watching TV. He literally just chilling. Well, that's after I walked around with him, pat his back. He got a couple burps out. It was his stomach. And then he went to chill, and then it's agitating him a little bit more still. So, you know what I'm saying? I start pressing down on his stomach a little bit more. Now I press on his belly a little firmer. Not too hard, of course, but before I used to just do the bicycle kicks with him. Now I press on his stomach just a little firmer, and it helped him, like, get that, his digestive system, you know what I'm saying, flowing and everything. That boy went to getting some more gas out and jump, burps and farts, man. That boy went to chilling, fell asleep in my arms. It was damn near already 2 o'clock. I was like, damn, I could get on stream. I think I ended up putting him in there probably like late 2 o'clock. I was like, yeah, I'm doing it finna just, I just didn't even get on stream. I was tired though at that point. Not tired, but I was a little tired. But it was a pressure moment, son.
Had to go on the mountain.
He trick or treating right now. So a lot of people trick or treating and shit, ain't it?
He talked to the people. So he talked to
Oh
the
shit, let's go back. My fault.
Had to go on the mountain, talk to God. God tell them something, and they came down and talked to the people. So God never really talked to the people. So he talked to his prophets. His prophets gave them commandments to follow. Then Jesus came along. The people that Jesus had, they didn't have the Bible. They had the prophets, right? So Jesus was supposed to come to deliver the Spirit, right? So in the New Testament, they don't really have the prophets. They got Jesus' Spirit, who died and sent the Holy Spirit. So my concept for this group, for us,
what's the topic
you're
talking
are
about?
illiterate. So the average black kid in every major city in America cannot read on or above their grade level. How they gonna read and understand the Bible?
Yeah.
I would say that's kind of crazy.
The average pastor is not a real prophet. Most of them are doing this for money or perverts. So
yes.
How do you access God? So this group of living humans have the Spirit. So even in the Bible it says that the Holy Spirit, which is what Jesus sent back instead of the Bible, the Holy Spirit is what write God's word upon man's heart.
Yeah.
So what about the dumb kid who can barely read in school and he's locked up in jail at 17, 18 years old? He don't have a preacher. How do he access God? Mm-hmm. He can't get it through the Bible, so he gets you through the Spirit. Well, what's the Spirit? The people who done read the Bible and talk the Bible, who live the Bible or don't live the Bible. So most people don't believe in the Bible because they once saw a person who talked the Bible really don't live the Bible.
Yeah, it looks really bad.
Now, I can say
That boy be snapping, bro.
the unfortunate blessing.
Oh, snap. I ain't even peeped. That was what you call it at. Damn, what's his name? Something the plumber? Aaron the plumber. I ain't even peeped. That was
being
him.
in prison and being able to study, all religions. I know a little something about all, especially Freemasonry.
Oh,
okay,
shit.
so, in Freemasonry, they honor all holy books. It's not just the Bible, okay? You got the Kitab, we can go on and on. The Torah, Now, all religions, we can take something.
Appreciate the lights.
all
Appreciate the
these
lights.
holy books, and we can
That
all
boy
agree
preaching
there's
right now, man.
truth to 'em in each holy book.
Yeah.
We can all take something out of these holy books that we can apply to our day-to-day lives.
It is Sunday, huh?
So
Actually,
if you
look,
notice, when I was on Pop the Balloon, they asked me, they said, Aaron, what do you identify? I said, I just practice monotheism, right? For those that don't know, monotheism is the belief in one true and living God,
Yes, sir.
right?
You can't
So-
talk that to hip hop. You got to say what.
That nigga Charleston White stupid, bro.
But I said that for a reason because If I identify with any sex, it closed doors for me immediately.
Right.
You know, why is that? You know, we all believe, we're all professed to be God-fearing people, but just because he may be Jewish, you may be Christian, he may be Muslim, he may be a monk, why is it that we have disputes? And we all profess to be God-fearing people.
That's why I don't
God-fearing
talk religion.
people should not be having any type of discrepancies with one another. We should all just be able to come together in fellowship and praise God. Whether you call him God, Allah, Buddha, whatever, right? We all God-fearing.
You're right.
Hey, them boys talking.
Yes.
Oh.
Brother, cook, please cook.
When humans get together, I feel like it's inevitable. When we get together and we conquer the lands, we all speak the same languages, we all can work together. The only next step is to conquer God himself. So I think that's just our natural nature, that we'll get bored, we'll conquer the earths, we're all on the same page. The next step is to figure out what's God doing. Like, so I think it's that way by design. If we're not separated, we all reach one, then God's going to be there.
So the last time that this happened, back in the day, he's right. People came together.
No, there's
to
no.
I didn't get
heaven.
that. I didn't get that part.
And God said that. Speak different languages. Be gone.
Split up all the tongues,
So next time it happens, God is not going to be so nice.
Yeah.
How you say God in the same
yes,
sentence?
yes,
Huh?
I get it.
How you say God in the same sentence?
Easy. I done been in church before.
You didn't do your Bible study.
That nigga, look at the girl right here.
How y'all say God?
I want to see what she's saying in her mind. She's saying something in her mind right now. Everybody know, no matter where you at, what you doing, if something happening is like something wild occur, you saying something in your mind. You might not say it out loud, but you saying it in your mind.
You don't want to say them together, but quite frankly, I don't care.
I don't use the word too much.
But I will say that to express yourself fully, sometimes you got to say certain words. So. All right. So we'll get back to the question. We were.
Everybody answered. I was the last person.
What would you give a man that you never have?
What would you give a man that you never give a man before?
I think I would give a man, obviously, back to what you said, just 100% submission, but also just complete and utter truthfulness and genuineness. I don't think I've ever been with a man who made me feel like I was able to be completely honest about just what I had going on in my life and who I was without fear.
When Myron not on this bit, it don't be no like
So I think that's
females
what
getting
makes
bashed too
them
much, to be
comfortable
real.
That they can share everything with
When
me.
Myron on that bit, this bit going back and forth argumentative, bit. Charleston them preaching to him.
Before
she won't get no.
What was that? It's like fun, like
No.
experience.
They got
I
16,000
had
on
one relationship
Rumble,
where
or
I was in
had
love, kind of
118
a
on
toxic
Kick,
spiral.
7,000 on
I wasn't
on
sure,
X,
and I
on
hadn't
Twitter,
really grown into the person who I am
and
today.
92
One thing
what
you
is it?
haven't- You haven't gave another
Oh, that's
man,
probably the
you never gave a black man a chance.
Let's go.
So what would it take for you to give a black man a chance, though?
What would it
Give
take?
me a chance.
Sweetheart, Miss Tampa, what would it take?
You gotta get that BBC.
I'm speechless. I don't have any words for that.
Don't worry, you'll be that way later on.
That's
All
right.
We're gonna be married to a black man.
That's who gonna fill that void.
We're gonna be married to a
Yeah, that's
black
who gonna
man.
fill that void.
Okay, what about you? What would you give a man?
I would just ask him what, what he wants the most and that he never got before.
What would you that you haven't given anyone else?
That's a great answer.
I was gonna say that's
further.
it.
I remember when girls used to say, "I would never suck no man on this my husband."
Yeah, I ain't
Oh,
never
this
seen
my
that
husband.
like that.
Yeah.
They used to say it only. I remember girls used to say they wouldn't give oral sex to no man only if it was their husband.
That's cap.
And I noticed every girl around her done passed that question, but yeah.
100%.
Shit ain't me. Oxtails off the bone.
So,
that nigga Charleston so funny, bro.
Like oxtails off the bone.
you can answer the question to your man. What would you do?
And then go ahead and provide that.
No, we're taking out the question completely.
Okay.
So your dream man, what would you give him?
I mean, this is what I do. I guess I give too much, so I would give them myself. So I'll be honest.
What is she talking about?
What does that mean?
She didn't hear the question. I think
I'll
you
be,
should
I'll
repeat
be
the
my
question.
genuine self. I mean, I'm always
Something
the
you
same
haven't
way.
gave the man before.
Yes.
I would have to ask them directly.
You know what I'm hearing?
Three
I'm hearing
hoes
women
in
are
a mouth.
never really themselves when they date us.
Yeah.
They're
She-
pretending.
No, I am. That's what I'm saying.
No, but you all mentioned you're gonna be genuine, be yourself,
Yeah,
and get them
well.
submission.
Down.
So that means most men you meet,
Yep.
you're not getting them.
Yeah, that's true.
There's some maybe some pussy.
Yeah.
Them boy be breaking that bit down logically too, for real.
One thing I stress.
I was
the
finna say
importance on,
logistically.
too, when I'm dealing with a woman that I want to take seriously, and I know the things that she's done for the last man. It's like you have to supersede everything you've done for him.
If you had a threesome with him,
have to,
you gotta have a
because
threesome with
any
me.
man.
Whatever you done with that, do it with me.
No man should be willing to tolerate that. Just oh, you did X amount of stuff for him, but you do the bare minimum for me.
Yeah.
No, it's not going down, Bradesky. You know, because I'm gonna go above and beyond for
questions in the
you.
beginning.
So
what
I'm
is it
gonna
the
need
man
that
wants?
same
Those are
energy.
relevant
Trying to
questions.
So that's
Those
why you
aren't
ask
relevant.
questions in the beginning. You know, when y'all just getting to know each other.
Yeah, but a
have y'all
relevant
ever had a
question.
threesome?
You shouldn't want to know about the next man.
No, it's not.
Okay.
No, it's not
know.
about the next man. It's your experience with a man.
You see how you ask us how
Experience and what I
You see
did
how-
is
hold
not
on.
the same thing.
you see how you asked us what we could do.
Facts.
Okay, go ahead.
You see how you
Easy.
asked us females what we would do for a man that we never did. What would y'all do for a female that y'all never did?
Wow.
Well, you know what's funny about the question?
Wow.
As men, naturally, we give 100%. You guys are
Facts.
What does that mean?
Can you press
Yeah,
bullshit?
Be faithful. Yeah, be faithful. Yeah, be faithful.
We have stats on our side, by the way.
Yeah, be faithful. Yeah, be
Now
faithful.
I'm gonna cook him after you finish.
Yeah, so
Yes.
hey, look at the
Oh,
stats.
I know you get down. I'm not talking about you.
You know.
But we had a girl on the show that was a pop the balloon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
And she came on the show
The promiscuous
trying to
one.
hide who she was. Like, nah, I remember you trying to finesse Aaron.
Yeah.
I called her out.
Hey, 2 on Twitch. Bro, it's crazy because you know when to be an affiliate,
It's down.
you gotta have 4 like different days you average 3 concurrent.
And women give.
Bro, I done had it like twice.
Apparently, you're not genuine.
Even mark that bit.
in the beginning.
You don't give us the real you.
You don't.
So
Wow.
We get the bare
I guys need to go to therapy. You go to rehab.
I'm doing the max minimum.
Rehab. You guys got to go to rehab.
I'm doing the max
But my thing is,
minimum.
some men don't give 100. Some men
I
just
don't know where he got
let's be
that
real.
from.
Some
Wait.
men
I
just
don't know where
fuck
he got
everything
that
else.
from.
But I'm just
That's
asking a
his
genuine
100.
question though. You might give 100, he might get 25, he might get 50, he might get
look,
75.
but hold on. To this point, you chose the wrong man then. Because remember,
Facts.
you're choosing off of how you feel.
I'm not
what's
fucking
real.
no man who not giving me 100.
I
Now,
think what
let me
she's
say
trying to
this.
say is that generosity.
Can I say? Okay, go ahead.
I kind of just see that as like generosity can be taken for granted these days, and when you are talking to a man, it can be hard to feel like you can show what you're fully capable of and who you are and how generous you are without feeling like you're doing too much
Or like you're
because
being
it's
used.
been so,
So then why
normalized.
be with that man then?
So I kind of
Facts.
I
so
personally,
She's a rational
I personally
thinking
kind of
lady.
slowly show, you know, who I am and what I can give to you without doing too much too early because then I feel like that can be taken for granted.
Stop lying, man. Come on, man. The whole time too, your arm, the whole like
If you
the yin and yang.
Hate if you want.
Yeah,
That's my motivation.
Now-
So.
Come on, man. She ain't for nobody, bro.
A man will take a broke woman with nothing whatsoever to her name
I've heard
and build her to the pinnacle of her capabilities.
Yeah.
But a man, a broke man, there's no love for a broke man in society.
Nope.
Yeah,
No
that's-
woman is taking a
His
broke
mama
man
love him.
and building him up. I don't care how many times y'all say, I bought this man this Gucci shoes,
That's her job.
I built him
That's
up,
okay,
I
though.
did this. You may have done that one time.
Yeah.
That's
You know,
historically
we did
because
that seven, 8 times
That's
before we got it
historical.
right.
What was
And like, hey,
that?
all right, these girls been
But you
running
said-
game on me. I'm not doing it no more.
That's because
what's the point
woman's
about what
men's
he's saying, though?
property. Yeah.
What's so crazy about what he's
women
saying,
you
bro, is the
choose.
fact that
Yeah.
she that's her everything, that she built one man up.
Yeah.
That's so regular to us, it's not worth referencing.
But you
If
guys
you
are
step in our shoes
providers.
just
You're the
once,
head. You're supposed to do
if you
that.
step in our
Okay.
shoes just once, you'll never forget that experience. That you
You're
built the man
right.
up. That's
Good
something
point.
every day for us.
That's a good point.
You're right.
So
You
it's
got
like
a point
you
though.
can't like it's much harder to be us.
You're
because
right.
what you just try to be a man just once. and it's one of the hardest experiences in your life.
That is
That's
what
what we do every day.
That's what
I agree with that. You do got a point.
We shout out to DBZ reference. Yeah,
That boy just snapped for real. He got all the girl like, see, with Myron, that bit ain't happened. That boy go, woo.
Women on the show, basically, 4,000 women interviewing, right? And the funny part is, they say, "Oh, I had a man that built him up." We had the question, "Where's he now?" "Oh, he left," or "Oh, this didn't happen." And I'm like, "Hold on a second here."
Same thing for the ones that go. Why? I feel like you're coming for me.
I'm coming for you. So one experience, right, tells them how
She funny
all the
than a
time.
bit, bro.
We get a woman,
She got me
career,
rolling.
whatever, what she needs, and all of a sudden she leaves.
Yeah.
But you're supposed to do that.
Why?
That nigga Chris.
I mean, not
I'm finna grab some fruit,
but
man.
you got
Y'all
to
could wait real
provide-
quick,
you
too.
gotta provide-
Oh, is that the fourth person that came back? Slid again?
Means if
But you got
I had to grab some
you
honeydew,
gotta
just 2
provide
pineapple.
No, but the stats are 80% women actually initiate divorce, which means if I'm doing probability in numbers,
If I build you up, you're gonna leave me.
100%.
Oh, well,
Probably
me
about
personally, I
80%
wouldn't.
of men
Me, I wouldn't.
initiate.
I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't.
Let's say out of 10 girls.
Yes.
Most great relationships build one another up. So we're building as we go.
Thank you.
What's happened to that?
You over here saying real shit right now.
Oh, this one feeling this one, that one feeling that one. What happened to eat? You guys
You gotta find the right one.
As you build me, I build you.
Teamwork.
So
Yes.
that
Teamwork.
sounds good, but your man that you had before with your kids, where's he now?
Gone.
Oh, no.
Why?
He was actually my husband. We were married,
Okay.
and we separated for reasons that has absolutely nothing to do with what we're discussing.
Who picked him?
Who picked him?
Yeah.
I picked him.
Okay. So,
Yes,
let's have some accountability here.
I do.
Even though things didn't work out, things happen. But let's be real. There were signs before you got married, signs that showed maybe he's a bad person, maybe he's an asshole, maybe he might hit you. Who knows? All I'm saying is, give him a kid.
Wait.
Yes, because I wanted.
Wait, but who said
I wanted my kid.
Wait, who said
Yo, we can't win,
I would
bro.
have,
Yo,
wait,
bro.
so
I wanted my
you want the
kid.
first one to say, I'm not happy first. You or him? It was you, right? You were nagging as fuck. He wasn't happy.
So no, it wasn't
Yeah.
nagging. It
Yeah.
was it was his ways that I didn't like, and I
Right.
just couldn't couldn't be content with how he just responds and communicates.
But
That's
you married
it.
them.
Yeah.
I gave a kid.
Yeah, because they always tell you they're gonna change, and I'm not gonna be that way, and then they go right back to it. We all.
Charleston funny than a motherfucker.
Whoa. Man,
I'm just
sometimes
saying we all been through
I'm
like
about to say
there's no.
sometimes people
Been through
outgrow
what?
each other.
Yes,
sometimes
and
people
at
outgrow
that,
But
like,
what
you
about-
think you could tolerate some things, and
Yeah.
then you grow out of it. You grow out of it, and you're like, you know what? If
But
you're not
what
growing,
is marriage for?
Well,
Duty to
It-
your partner until death do was what?
Part.
Part. You
That's
took.
because you didn't feel like dealing with him.
no, it's not feel like.
You got married.
Now,
It was an agreement.
hold on, you're forgetting the most important thing. Right, you say you grow out of it. You can't grow out of a covenant that you took with God.
Thank you.
You took an oath.
Oh, he said grow out of. I didn't say we grow
That's
out
what
of.
you
I
said.
said
You said that.
That's what you said. You said
well,
you grow out of it. You
no.
can't grow out of a covenant you took with
grow
God.
out of. People change. Didn't you? No. Didn't you just tell her? Well, maybe I did. Maybe I did.
That's why you need to wait until you know for sure you want to get married to this person. Like, you know, it's so down on the females that say no to a male that asks her to get married. And then, especially if he like it and got like a little crowd and shit. Everybody feel bad for the nigga. What if the nigga was beating that bitch at the, you know what I'm saying, in their crib or whatever, or in their private life? And she was a domestic violence person or victim. But everybody feel bad because of what they perceive. Man, and not saying no is not bad and waiting to actually be confident in proposing is not negative. When you know it, when it's right, you gonna feel it. Some God talking to you, some God connection. You'll know. And you'll know how to do it, how to go about it, because you feel me? But just when that moment inside,
my daughter at 23. You literally just told her that you're gonna come back to her because of her insight on things that she said. In the next few years of her life, she is gonna mature. She is gonna like different things. She is gonna have a different point of view. It's facts. It's life.
Hey, listen. So do he try to spin the block?
Oh yeah.
Despite all of that, you took a covenant with God.
We're cool.
Right? You're supposed to ride that out.
Yeah.
Through sickness and through health.
Yeah.
Whatever he's doing. You, like you said, you chose this man.
Yeah.
Now, one thing I really love about the Latinos and the Hispanic culture is they ride it out.
Yeah.
Right? I didn't watch prison's nothing to glorify. Anybody watching this, if you go to prison, you're a loser.
There you go.
Okay? Prison was just a profound blessing to me because I educated myself there. But I watched the Hispanics, right? 30 and 40 year sentences.
Get away.
Every visitation they there. Letters, support, everything there. The black man, oh man, you be lucky to get a good year.
Okay, I have a question.
That's just through my experience, though. Don't crucify me. Don't crucify me.
I ain't even here. I ain't gonna lie.
I want to reply to you.
Julio ain't as reckless with it as the black man is.
Profound blessing to me because I educated myself there. But I watched the Hispanics, right? 30 and 40 year sentences. Every visitation they there. Letters, support, everything there. The black man, oh man, you be lucky to get a good year.
Okay, I have a question.
That's just through my experience, though. Don't crucify me.
I want to reply to you.
In defense of the black woman,
I want to reply to you.
Julio ain't as reckless with it as the black man is. Julio ain't gonna try
Thank
to
you
fuck your
very
sister.
much.
He gonna try to your sister. He gonna try to your mama. He gonna try to
A lot
your
more
cousin.
things. A lot more things.
Niggas
I
gonna
got
try
a lot more
so
things.
now Julio ain't gonna do all that. So just in defense, and then when Julio get out, Julio gonna come home every night to Angelica. Leroy, he ain't gonna come home every night. Leroy
Ooh, I needed that burp. My bad. Oh, that felt good on my stomach.
He ain't got no job. He ain't got no money. At least Julio gonna get up with his work boots on.
Gonna get the word.
In the morning.
Gonna get the word, man.
Now, I'm not glorifying infidelity, but it's in a man's nature to deal with multiple women.
But Leroy ain't gonna have a job. Leroy gonna have Michael Jordan tennis shoes instead of work boots.
What about Aaron the plumbers? It's Aaron the plumbers out there that got jobs, that got trades,
That's
that
only
got
one out of 50 black men.
Yeah.
One out of every 50 black men got a trade.
But Charleston, just to put it back on women now.
Yeah.
Who's choosing these Leroys?
That way.
Hold
Wait. That's a
The
conversation.
same way you guys are choosing these
listen.
Yeah.
Listen, when all the fruit is low hanging, how you not go pick low hanging fruit?
So, okay.
All the fruit is low hanging. So it ain't the women, it's the boys' mamas.
Yes,
The
return to
boys' mamas
sender.
is raising these boys up not to like girls.
Yes.
And sending them outside to come play with at school, and he don't like girls based on their mamas.
Now you hit a root cause.
It ain't the girls, homie. It's the niggas. But you gotta think, for homie, at least for 20 years, we had a generation of black men that says we don't love these things. But so you gotta think, in a rap video, a woman just walking through sexy, pretty, sick up champagne and pour it all in her hair. This was the culture, homie.
Yeah.
We've been mistreating women for 20 years. Ain't shit.
I want to
Think
elaborate
about
on what Plummer said.
Think about this. Butts and tricks. So we started treating them like that. Then
My
it
fault,
ain't
bro.
no fun.
I'm getting over this mucus and shit being on.
So then you got a whole new generation that come with bros before. You got a whole generation of kids that's raised with a mindset of bros before hoes, meaning I die for my homeboy before I take a woman out on a date. So then we be riding in the car with the concept of bro before hoe. One of us got a girlfriend we just met. We on the back seat in the phone talking to her. What to do? God, you back there caking with the shame.
That's real though.
You for talking to a woman. You better not be playing no love
Nah.
song. Oh man, you listen to that music.
Not all homeboys for sure, but
This talking about killing somebody, going to prison.
That's how I be though for some people, for real.
Minds up, we don't even like girls.
Now, hold on, before you start. Now, who controls the media? The
We're not
black
talking
man
about the
don't
media.
control none of that.
We talking about mama.
Have no control.
We talking about mama.
We have no control over what's being publicized.
Listen, I never heard my mama play a rap song. I never heard my mama play a rap song. We used to have to sneak and go listen to it. So even though the media is giving us music, who is cutting on the radio station when you going to school? Your mama. Who is cutting on the television at home? Your mama. So let's not look at the media and look at what was played in your household.
But Charleston, just to add to his point here, the media is controlled by who?
I'm not coming to give out who controls the media. Listen, the media.
If we want to get to the root cause,
Listen, the media have always controlled. Listen, the media have always controlled. But you know what? It was.
I'm trying to see if he gonna cook.
You're not playing in my house.
That's real though.
I'm gonna give out what the white media is playing on TV. You change that TV.
Brother,
So hold this. So
That's real though.
stuff on television.
It was certain stuff that was
Never seen
restricted.
stuff in the household, 'cause I'm gonna turn it. Even though it's on television, not in this household.
Thank you.
I want this brother to speak. Let me just, brother, please tell them what is COINTELPRO and how that affected our people.
Well, I mean, so Project Mockingbird as well. You know, Project Mockingbird is even worse.
Oh, please enlighten me. I don't even know about Mockingbird, but I know about COINTELPRO. Very passionate about it.
So there's two things. Hollywood, when Hollywood was created, it only existed for like 6 years.
We got some gym session. Hold on. We gotta turn that bit up a little bit. I'm gonna start trying. Damn, I can't even talk. I'm gonna start trying some new shit. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna try Sunshine. Yes, sir. Gym session.
Amen. And they started funding all the Hollywood movies. Hollywood actually went bankrupt only like 6 years in. And the CIA and the government started to fund it to start making these movies, but they had to put in 20% propaganda. As more time went on, up until the 1960s, Project Mockingbird was created, where they had to almost incorporate propaganda into everything that we hear and see. The interesting thing about Project Mockingbird, unlike most of our projects, it never officially ended. Which means if it never officially ended, the government could, in theory, still keep it inactive in everything that we hear and see. Because when a government operation is over, they solidify it and end it. But Project Mockingbird, if you look it up, it'll show that the creation date to present. So everything that you hear and see is being manipulated by the CIA. It's propaganda first, entertainment second.
So let me just say. So let me bring it down a little bit further.
Okay.
Let's take the CIA out of that and whatever propaganda it is. Where did your mom and daddy meet at? And what condition did your mom and daddy in to have you that the CIA didn't know your mama was gonna meet your daddy at this club? The CIA didn't know your daddy was a lion and he was going to woman around the corner and have another baby and you was going to be the outside baby. The CIA didn't have nothing to do with that, with why your mom and daddy broke up. Whoever molested you, the CIA don't have nothing to do with that. How your grandmother treated you and mistreated your other cousin because your mom, the CIA had nothing to do with that. Your childhood trauma has nothing to do with the CIA, Hollywood, and why your abandonment from your father. Come on now, that's where your pain and your trauma lies. Right there. Where the conditions you was born in. Well, the conditions you were now hold on, let me tell you. So the condition you were born in, based on
y'all boy straight preaching, man.
Go do this. The CIA had nothing to do with what you like to do.
Well, can I add though, real quick? The environment that we live in, or we're put in, is set up by people.
No. When your mama met your daddy and she had on that outfit, listen, because the attraction of how your mom and daddy mate has nothing to do with the powers to be.
But hold on, how do I know what's beautiful and what's not?
No. Listen. What TV? Makes my listen. The government ain't got nothing to do with what makes my get hard. Let's not do that, man. Come on now. The government ain't got nothing to do when I see your feet. The government ain't got nothing to do with when I'm coming. And I decide to come in her and pull out rather than use a rubber. The government ain't got nothing to do with that.
You're true.
Okay.
It goes to choices and decisions, homie.
Choices, yeah.
You being irresponsible with your... Come on now, the government ain't got nothing to do with
That
that.
man be flagging, bro. He be flagging.
I'm gonna tell your daddy, I'm pregnant. The CIA ain't got nothing to do with your daddy when you say, that ain't my baby. The CIA ain't got nothing
That
to do
boy
with
be preaching.
Look at your mother and your father. And it starts from there. Look at their mother and their father. Look at their mother and their father.
But these are learned behaviors.
No. All of us know right from wrong. When we go to school from pre-K, we know right from wrong. We know nothing. No. I know if I hit you, that's wrong. I know if I steal, that's wrong. No matter what I do wrong, the government has nothing to do with who taught me right from wrong.
Let me ask you a question. They say ignorance of the law is no
Let's
excuse.
not talk about it. Before I know the law, grandmama and mama come in here and say, who broke that? Hold on, just be quiet. Who broke that? And all of us cousins looking at each other. Man, I ain't gonna say nothing. And we all get a whooping because we didn't tell the truth.
I'm a snitch.
Let's not we don't know about snitching.
You're preaching these very specific scenarios. It's like getting
Let's
so
not
out of
make it.
pocket.
Homie, listen. Our ancestors before us built Black Wall Street. They built all these other things before us under worse conditions. They had no excuses that we're using today.
Black Wall Street in Tulsa?
No, hold on.
Talking about Black Wall Street in Tulsa, right?
So listen, didn't you know
the one they bombed?
Hold on, and they built it right after. They built it right after. You check history. And it's still open right now.
And it's nothing like it was today.
It is like it is today. It's just black people not going.
I live in Tulsa.
No. I just went 6 months ago and it's still vibrant. It's still, so hear me out. So when you know you tell a lie, that's wrong, right?
Correct.
Shame the devil.
No.
Hear me out, but you're not giving anyone the opportunity to hear them out.
When we come out of our houses, you mean to tell us our parents didn't teach us right from wrong?
She getting mad right here.
No matter
She
what
getting
barrier
mad.
was placed before us, we was always taught.
Hey, everybody scoring touchdowns for me, bro.
What excuse are we using today then?
Well, there's feminism. There's government control programs. There's also social media. Listen, I'm just saying, Charleston, at some point you gotta say, as a parent, I couldn't do so much because when he goes to the school,
That's real.
15 years old, homie. I don't know what excuses y'all talking about.
No, I'm just saying this.
At a white
that's your
school
As a
system.
good parent, that's great to have.
Her mama was a stripper, and I played pimp the third part of her life.
Wait, what?
Her mama was a stripper, I was a pimp the third part of her life. I don't know what excuse y'all talking about. I was a pimp, and her mama.
1 second, y'all. My fault. We back.
I don't know what excuse y'all talking about on why we can't accept it.
The argument is that, like, you're right.
I'm a pimp,
Is a
man,
parent.
slick,
Everyone has a choice. That is true. However, added to choice is also distractions, government funding, and of course, propaganda.
I mean,
so you got to choose between what's right, what's true, what's not true, and what's a lie. And
I know a guy with 2 murder cases at 15 years old, put his wife through nursing school, and his kids are doing wonderful. And I don't know what excuses can stop us from doing what he want to do when his mind is made up to do
I
it.
agree with you. You can do anything that you want to do. However, most people are sheep. And NPCs only can do what they know how to do, which is follow people. So, in that respect, those people are dumb, of course, but like that's just how things are.
and then when you speak of blacks, it could be argued that, I mean, yeah, you can choose to do anything, but there's a reason why they selected the black race for this type of propaganda for the first place. Prior to 1964.
How y'all make it then?
Wow.
How y'all the only niggas that how y'all make another
This is
case
the
then?
thing. So yeah, there's always going to be people that make it, but there were more. There were more. We had cities. Even Central Park used to be called Seneca Village. They destroyed Central Park and put it up for trees and tell us it's for oxygen. They destroyed everything about our history because we had a higher marital rate, we had a higher birth rate, and there were more. I mean,
Okay. So what about your family history? Who destroyed your family history? Who's stopping you from going to learn about your mother's mother, your girl? What about your family? Who have destroyed your family history?
Our history been hidden from us. Our history been. We don't know our true identity.
Y'all keep saying
we don't know where to start.
I know mine.
Where do I
know
start?
mine.
That's a good question.
Lucille Hilton. I know mine. Lucille Hilton. Probably. Hold on. Listen. Hold on.
Compton gang that don't know where to start. He don't know his
This is disrespectful that you're gonna ask us all to listen to you, but you don't listen to any
This
of
is
us.
where it started.
They don't know nothing.
It started with your mama and your daddy. Okay, you don't know your mama and your daddy?
They third generation
Your mama and their daddy. Your mama and your daddy. Their mother, their daughter. That's simple. Your grandparents. You don't know your grandparents on neither side? What about their grandparents? That's where it started. It don't start from your slave ancestor. It starts from you, your mother, your father. So can you go back to your daddy? Get quiet now. Can you go back to your daddy? I can go back to my mother and my father. I can go back to my grandmother and my grandfather, which was my mother's mother and father. Can y'all do that? That's where it starts. Why are you trying to look past those elements. Why are you trying to look past your immediate family? Why? Because it's pain and your trauma. One of them abandoned you. You're trying to skip your mother and your father. Most y'all know your daddy, mama.
Cool.
So how you gonna go to your slave ancestors?
You're saying that like it's a diss. So what?
Go
So
to
if we
your
don't have
mama and your
connections
father.
with our past
So, no.
family,
You're
then
not
we're not
hearing what I'm
shit, or
saying.
what?
Your mother, your father. Their mother, their father.
Not everybody has that.
Everybody got a mom and father.
I do.
In their life?
Everybody got a, I don't give a damn if it's in your life. They have a history. God damn it, man.
You were born at some point.
Everybody got a mother and father.
Everybody got a mother and father. To hear you out.
Mother, father, grandmother, grandfather. Mother, father. That's simple. It's called your immediate family.
Yeah.
I have something here that can lighten up this room here. It's a yoga video. No. Let me speak.
You know what they say?
The thing I say to Charleston is, like, for example, he putting it in perspective that he had a mother and a father, and then he was able to, you know what I'm saying, actually figure out his history. What she said, everybody got a mother and father, not everybody, you know what I'm saying, people, daddies be deadbeats. People mamas pass and stuff, people don't be in contact or connected with certain family members, can't figure out things. They don't be, having no connection with their grandma. So, and some of this stuff be in regards to, they was just put in this situation. They was born into this type of family dynamic. When it comes to people nowadays, especially people like in my generation and stuff, when it comes to the past, the history of black people, a lot of people don't put in perspective that even though I didn't go through that, it's a small amount of something I got from that because of what was trickled down. Things carry on throughout history, whether it be, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you talk just like your daddy, and then the daddy talk just like his daddy, and then his daddy talk just like his daddy, or you act just like your daddy, or you make that face like your mama, and then it go, you know what I'm saying? All that. And so what about when it comes to toxic things or things that was traumatically instilled into our family history because of, you know what I'm saying, the situation they was born into, and then that this person was born into. As we get to learn about our family history, or for example, I'm born in 2000. We'll just go back 15 years at a time for sake of average, I guess. And I don't even think that's the average. I would say 16. I'm just going to go 15 because it's easier increment. It's an easier increment. But I'm born in 2000. Go 15 years back before then. 85. So my parent, or the generation, we're just going to say the generation next parents of the generation of my parents was born in 85. 85, they was born into the toxic things that, you know what I'm saying, the toxic things of maybe uncle touching the, you know what I'm saying, or this family toxic with this family, this cousin right here is just what Charleston White, for example, I'm gonna use Charleston White example, where he say he was born in the suburbs, but then he used to go over to his cousins, they was in the hood and stuff, and he's trying to imitate them. That's the dynamic some people, our parents of 85 was born into. They were born into them type of situations. As much as, you could point the finger and say mama should have said this and that when they was growing up, they were born into the situation where mama wasn't saying, don't turn this off, don't turn that off. Now go back before then. Let's go 15 years back again. Take the 5 off, 85, 80, 70. We going back. Now the next generation born in 70s. Now with the 70s, that was what? Post-civil rights? Would you say that's post-civil rights, or that's still like civil rights era? 64, I know that's that year sound like something immaculate happened. I don't remember. But 64, 70s to 70s, I'd say that's civil rights time. So now our ancestors from that time was born into the unionship of the family of the black family getting strong and everything. But they was dealing with the racism and Jim Crow laws and all that. This just from me understanding what went around in this country. Now you go back 15 more years. Now you're going back to 55. You go back to 55, guess what? You feel me? That's the generation in which you probably was raised decent when it comes to your immediate family. But then you just had that outside noise. So it wasn't, you know what I'm saying, no issue. That outside noise is what had an impact on how they raised that generation that we was just talking about with the people born in the 70s. And then the outside noise had an impact on how they raised the people that was born in the 85. And then how they was raised had an impact with the people who was born. You know what I'm saying? If at one point they was raising us right, what led to the change and how they was raising us right? At one point, black families was together. Black community was together. What would lead to them not being together? Both the community and family. You feel me? That's my whole thing I would say to Charleston White at this specific time right now. And in some cases, people don't be knowing how to address certain things when it comes to controversial talking. And it's crazy because I could see Charleston White arguing both of these points, like both sides. But in this specific moment, he arguing the side he claiming. But we'll go back to it.
Solving the problem. Charleston describing the solution. Go back to your lineage. Everything is attached to your bloodline, not your slave history.
You right.
The yoga
Well, all our problems,
What did
all of our problems
What was the
begin
question?
in the book of Genesis.
Yes. So I'll say this, Charleston. Everyone had a choice to make to be here today.
Yeah.
Of
Correct.
course, it's for their life. However, here's my issue. Even with good choices, society in itself, what's happening with the job market, like I said before, our future with AI, jobs, like this is a society where like we're going downhill. Now, to fix it, you're right. Fix the mother and father.
Not for content creators.
Oh no. But here's the issue: people that are not in that position, what are they gonna do? Loot, steal, anarchy, and riot because if they're gonna be broke with no job.
They're gonna do just what they're doing now. Getting high, trying to get by.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what they're doing now. So it's gonna be no different now. They're still gonna be able to afford to buy cigarettes. They're still gonna be able to afford to buy beer. They're still gonna be able to have unprotected sex and make babies that they can't afford. Nothing's gonna change. Motherfuckers still gonna do what they're doing right now. Just trying to get by. The average motherfucker's just trying to get by. The average American
I
don't
feel
have
like
6
there's
months rent
definitely
saved
been
up.
stories where people don't have and they were still able to make something of themselves, whether it's in regards to family, wealth. I don't think that those are two things that you need to be a successful person at the end of the day.
live in a capitalist
And if you're
society,
certain
you
in
need wealth.
yourself,
Yeah.
then you will push yourself to be the person you want to be.
Poor people
in your
live.
life.
So I got a question.
Can I say something to what you said?
There's a saying, Unc, I got a question for you. There's a saying that a rich man is a content one. Is that something you can agree with? Or is that
I'm
something
rich
you
and
can...
I'm happy and I wake up with joy.
Yeah.
A rich man is a content one.
Yeah.
Brother,
That's what
can
poor
you
people
elaborate
say.
and give us
That's
your
what poor-
perception
rich,
on
rich
that
people,
phrase?
Rich people are not content.
Well, either way, everyone has a choice that you said before, Charleston, to make in their lives. And mother and father is important. If you don't have that, you might be cooked. But at the same time, it does start there. We'll move forward with some chats. And of course,
You did cook,
Can I
huh?
answer? Can I relay on what you said though? Can I say something to what she said?
sure.
When you said family and things not important, let's be real. Nowadays, friends and stuff.
I didn't say that's not important. I'm just saying a lot
You
of people
said-
don't have it in their lives. That doesn't mean that they can't make something of themselves.
That's what I'm relying on. You saying that though, but we have friends that don't support us or nothing. Family, even though you go through what it is, your mother, your sister, your brothers, your family gonna support you full time. Mad or not, fighting or not, they're gonna be your number one supporters.
No.
Right or wrong?
No, it's...
That's not always, but
Well,
majority of the time.
personally,
Like
I've
if you,
definitely felt
some
like my
females
family
and
doesn't
males
have
that
my
grow
back
without a
100% of the
family,
time, so
some males, if
not
you met
just a
that,
personal
you
experience
ever
with
heard the memo that some people don't be with you when you down, but when you come up, that's when your people come around, regardless of the fact. You will have, we might not be blood, but if I call her my sister, I bet she'll support me. If I call her my sister, I bet she'll support me.
Yeah, they say blood thicker than water, but at the end of the day, I've definitely felt like there's friends
Water,
in my
blood
life
is
that
thin. If you
support
know
me
that.
way more than people
If
that
you
are on
ever
my
bled
blood.
out, do your blood come out like water, don't it? It fleet through like
We
water.
can move forward here, Juicy. That was kind of crazy.
I was trying to just say, like, at the end of the day, family go
We got what
support.
you're saying here. Any chance we can get that banana next to the darkest night, twerk around a bit on her crutches? That's it for a friend.
Don't do that to me.
Yo.
Why y'all doing that
I
to
want
me?
to see her in that wheelchair. Them crutches. I want to see her in that wheelchair and get that skin off that meat.
Can you twerk on the crutches?
Hell yeah, I can circle my crutches.
Bring it. Let's see this real quick. This isn't
Yes, I can circle my crutches.
Are you sure?
I swear.
I believe it. She can
I've seen it. I've seen it. She did it earlier here.
I know. I do got a dress on.
I don't know if she should though. Oh, she got a dress on?
You don't see me?
It's gonna lift up.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't do that.
I mean,
not even on
yeah. I don't know last
But I've been twerking. If y'all look at my Instagram, you will see I've been twerking all week with my.
They took our phone. We can't
I believe it.
I believe you. We don't doubt it. Don't worry.
Then
Sorry,
my
bro.
crutches got to be in the question. Leave John alone.
DC Bala says, I never really understood why you have to go to school to be a pastor. That'd be a stream. Well, you need to learn the proper protocol of reading the Bible, not putting in your own interpretation, and also how that church is built up from the very beginning. That's why you go to school to be a pastor. But
And
you can still learn from the Bible itself.
oh, sorry, brother.
No, I'm just saying what it was.
I want to say too, the Bible speaks in parables, so a lot of people misinterpret, those readings. So you definitely, I think college is necessary for that.
100%. I would say this though: if you do read it with God's divine intervention and His blessing, it's better too because you're getting the real thing. But again, that takes, I guess, time or blessing to even understand that.
Yeah.
So it's random. The panel and the host make me feel like I'm watching an episode of Living Colored. What's good, Gordo
Oh,
and
that's
J
good
Bills?
then. Yeah, that means it's been a good show then.
Okay. Living Colored is great.
I got it on
too old
fire.
for that show, I think. I
Charleston,
don't
look at him in the chat.
Living color.
Good Lord, there's a ton of cocoa butter all over that studio. Mr. White.
Alright, I think I'm done with this video. I do want to see what's up with this one.
Are your personal interactions with white people worse than ever? Yeah.
Oh.
So if you've turned on the news or even glanced at social media over the last few years, you'd probably be under the impression that race relations, particularly between white and black Americans,
There we go.
is at an all-time low. The race wars are on the way, if you will. Because you have black people speak on behalf of black people, white people speak on behalf of white people, black people telling white people apologizing to black people, but you don't often see black people and white people just